Before we begin today's episode, I wanted to take a second to say that today is a day to honor those that fought for us and died for us, and that we will never forget. God bless America. So we already took a little side gig that I did. Okay, let's go over this again. Here's that spot of cash I made. We got the new budget, 10, 50, 30, 20. We start with the me tax, that's 10% that goes away to your future, locked out. Then we got the 50%. Those are all your essential stuff like your rent and your utilities. We then have the 30%, that's for you to do what you want with. And the 20% of your financial priorities that you have, any debts or things. But today's a great day because now, when my cigar box gets filled up with coins, it's time to load them up in the bag and take them to the bank. So all those coins that I'd been saving, I rolled them up and filled up my cigar box. And when I fill up the cigar box, time to go to the bank. Also, don't forget, remember all those ones? That was one of my new financial rules. Don't spend any ones. And now, 75 ones. Slowly but surely. Add that to the savings deposit. And while all that savings, I still have this for bills. Winning! Look, the bottom line is it just feels good to be on top of this stuff. Saving the change, saving the dollars, putting everything away where it has to go. I'm telling my money what to do, and for the first time in my life, I feel so organized and I feel like I'm on top of stuff. So now, all of this is going to the bank. On top of all that, I know where the money's going. So when I get to the bank, I put them in the right accounts. Fat in thy purse indeed. Well, like I said, I got to get the grind on, so we are back here. I'm leaving for San Francisco here in a couple days, so getting workouts here and at the gym will be great. I don't know if there's going to be a Gold's Gym in San Francisco, but I'll find out. The heel is acting really, my left heel is causing me to limp. I started everything with a super incline, really want to blast the legs, going at a 2.1 to 2.3 run with about an 8 to 12 grade. And on top of that, I got to watch Monday Night Football, so that actually worked out pretty cool. Boxing was next, obviously one of my favorites. Here I like to start out with jabs on the left side and keep that going for about 30 seconds, and then pop over to the next side with my right for another 30 seconds. At that point, I start doing some basic 1-2s, try to work the bag around the way. I try to do these between 30 seconds to minute rounds, 10-minute rounds. And then, of course, want to keep the whole body working, so I throw in knees. A little slow today, and I knew that going in. I felt a little sluggish, but I just was like, hey, at this point, let's just keep going after it. Let's just not give up. And so here I am just pretty much going for it. You know, it's neat about doing these reviews on video because I'm like, oh, I need to get deeper into that push-up. But right now I'm doing these types of push-ups so that I can get some upper body strength going, good warm-up. And then this is an old boxing technique that we used to use, just coming around all sides here, the box steps, and then getting the hooks in. But, that heel was really bothering me, so I could tell that I was really just having some issues and wasn't able to move around good. And then, of course, I finish it out with a with a triple combo that I'm able to then go out with a bang, if you will. There's some other exercises that I do in the middle of all this, but these are just some of the highlights that I go through to show you guys. All right, my favorite part of the workout. Time to get those laps in. Today I didn't feel like doing this again. And as much as I have a goal, as much as I'm YouTubing or I want to show people what's going on, I didn't feel like doing this today. But I did. I went in there and did it. So if you're watching these videos, listen to me. I just was like, I'll do it tomorrow. But guess what? I got today in, which means because my plane doesn't leave in the afternoon, I can hit one in the morning Wednesday. And that's 2 of at least the 3 that I need a week to stay in some sort of shape and keep losing LBs. But I'm saying to myself, just because you don't want to doesn't mean you shouldn't. Just go in there anyway. And that's the thing I think I'm walking away with today. But I did it. I went uphill on that treadmill. And then I got in that boxing. And then I got in the pool. And that's all you can do, man. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Stay strong, my friends. All right, one of the things that we kept talking about, I was going to have a shirt that I go through every week. So this is the shirt that we talked about that I'm wearing right now. So let's take a look every week at how this shirt is fitting on me, and we'll get a better idea of how I'm doing with my progress, okay? So here's the shirt. Here's the arms. Here's the side view. Ukrainian, if you're wondering. Here's the back view. Yeah. So this is the shirt that we're gonna use and see how this shit's coming together. If you look at my closet, on this side of my closet are my clothes. I'm washing some clothes, so I gotta go hang them up. But my shoes. But on this side of the closet are clothes that I want to fit. Here's like 2X Dickies shirts that I want to wear. But this Harley shirt that was once 3X was what used to be what I couldn't fit into. So I had a goal with this shirt. So now it's off this side and onto this side. Yay! I love that. So the next big goal that I have now that I fit 3X is obviously I need to fit 2X. So I need to pick one of my 2X shirts so that we can see how I'm doing with that as well. I think I'm going to pick this one. Yeah. So this is not a white t-shirt underneath. That's my skin. So as we can see right now with this shirt, I can maybe button this one. But there is no way. So this is gonna have to be the goal. Oh, it's gonna be a baby boy. But this is giving an example that I can't fit this shirt because these won't come over. But hey, that's okay. We're gonna make it work. And now we have a goal. So onto the walls they go as my goal. So when I come down my staircase, boom. Those are my 2 goals. Every week we'll put those shirts on. And we're gonna keep putting those shirts on until they fit. Okay? Cool. For my spiritual challenge this week, going along with the same line of thinking that we have to resharpen our saw, we have to keep learning new things. I leave tomorrow for San Francisco, but I'm going to read a book called Tuesdays with Morrie. It's a classic that I've never had a chance to read, but apparently it's a great book about a conversation between a young man and a man near his death. And you can imagine the kind of wisdom that may be imparted. And from what I've heard, this book is really very good with that. So that will be my spiritual challenge this week. I'll read that book and then we'll talk about it. And that'll be my Papi versus topic for Saturday. All right, guys, make it a great one. Make it a good one. But whatever you do in life, be a no excuse warrior. See ya. You've been watching No Excuse Warrior. And hey, if you got this far, why don't you just go ahead, subscribe, like, or comment. Thanks for your support.